Ishuboy and Gunnar in the house, back with another bang on video. But ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable news about Arsenal. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you got popcorn, I must tell you, you will have definitely important and very unusual news about transfers today. Because the first news that's actually hitting us, well, there was a time when Arsenal was, compared with the Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United and other mighty teams in Europe. Well, it turns out that we are no longer the superpowers of Europe because we are now actually competing with Napoli with players to sign, to sign new players to Arsenal. Well, that's the story because Napoli are actually facing competition from Arsenal for left back Konstantinos Tsimikas. Well, Konstantinos Tsimikas plays for Olympiacos, and I think this is the team which will play in the Europa League next time. And so I think he was unbelievable in this Champions League campaign. So moving on, well, here's what David Onstein had to say about Dani Ceballos, his situation at Arsenal. He says, Dani Ceballos is unhappy with the situation. Loan move has not worked out as well as it looked it would prove at the beginning of his loan, and he's suffering from injuries too. Arsenal Football Club are looking at a midfielder, whether that's holding, box to box, or central midfielder. But moving on, also Arsenal are also in the market for a left-sided centre back. Moving on, well, it's really funny because David Ornstein has actually completely said that Arsenal are working on 3 to 4 deals and are looking at loans and free transfers. That means squad players. But moving on, well, Arsenal are interested in signing from Kessie and have made an inquiry, but they don't intend to pay the 25 million euros that is being requested by AC Milan. And that's the reason why Arsenal are refusing to pay that much amount of money. But moving on, well, talking about Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal, well, it has been told to David Ornstein that certain couple of sources believe that this is just media speculation at this moment in time, which could change the scenario. But here's the biggest part that's actually hitting us. Arsenal are closing in on a deal to sign Paris Saint-Germain defender Layvin Kurzawa. Discussions between the two clubs are at an advanced stage, with Arsenal hoping to take advantage of the fact that Kurzawa will be available on a free transfer at the end of season. Also, his arrival at Arsenal would provide a short-term solution for their current defensive crisis, which has left Arteta without a recognized fullback for this weekend's game against Sheffield United. But here's what certain Arsenal fans actually tweeted about the situation when Arsenal were strongly linked with Layvin Kurzawa. They were not happy at all because one of them says, hoping Kurzawa is in shades of Kim Karlstrom, although yes, we need cover at the left back. Another one said Kurzawa coming in and working on 3 or 4 deals is more than I expected in January. Another one said Kurzawa linked to Arsenal. Arsenal fans bring him to Arsenal better than what we have presently. He would be one of the best in the league. Can't y'all just shut up? Well, he's not happy at all because he would want some better players to come to Arsenal. Also, another one said Kurzawa, Guimaraes, and a centre back would be a decent winter window. Another one said Levin Kurzawa, 2 months being under Mikel Arteta would actually become prime Roberto Carlos. It's an image of Roberto Carlos. And another one said, just so I'm clear, we're looking to sign a player who's ridiculously injury prone to cover for our very injury prone left backs. Oh my God, he's right, isn't it? Kurzawa, the injured man, isn't he? But moving on. Well, here's what really funny part is that Kurzawa done. Mertens close. Is it possible or not? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Another one. Well, let's talk about other things. That Arsenal target Thomas Lemar has reportedly decided to stay at Atletico Madrid. The French winger will be staying in Spain with the player unwilling to leave this month. Chelsea, Spurs, and Wolves had all been linked with the World Cup winner. But moving on. Well, here's Arsenal. Arsenal have no players in the Premier League's top 10 dribblers this season. Chelsea's Mateo Kovacic tops the list with Manchester United's Daniel James coming in the last, but there is not a single Arsenal player to be seen in the top 10. But moving on, Barcelona are reportedly close to agreeing a deal to sign Arsenal target Jan Couto from Coritiba. Let's see, he's available for £4.2 million. Let's see if things are going to get in as well. But moving on, Layvin Kurzawa has scored as many Champions League hat-tricks as Thierry Henry, Harry Kane, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the only defender in the UCL era to do so. Unbelievable, yeah? This is a stat. This is something which I would want to know something of Layvin Kurzawa. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. When you do that, you get two videos about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.